So what's going on, guys? We're gonna get straight into it. The biggest problem in Sparking Zero that nobody talks about. I don't see this on Twitter. I don't see this on anybody's YouTube videos. This is literally this is a bug that only the community I'm surrounded in mainly talks about. So anybody else, I barely see it, or I don't see it at all. It's something to do with a bug where you cannot vanish or you can't super counter. Look, if y'all like me, almost have 300 hours in the game, Z rank in singles and DP, you will recognize this problem very easily because you come across this problem probably a lot, right? Now, there's times where you just won't be able to vanish or super counter, and this is real. Like, this is actually real. This is a real bug in the game. Like, all of a sudden you just won't be able to vanish or super counter. And I know you guys know how to vanish. I know most of y'all know how to super counter, especially in the higher ranks. That's what most people do, is vanish and super counter. And there's times where you just cannot vanish at all, like at all. Now, I don't know if it's like a bug with the netcode, but this is something that happens to me every day, and it's really annoying. And I feel like it's the biggest problem people don't talk about. I know the other problems in the games are like reasonable, you know what I mean, and the other half is kind of skill issues, but this problem is really annoying because it can cost you an entire game. And you want to win, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to lose, you want to win, right? And imagine you play the game perfectly, but because you're getting comboed to death or you get super countered, you go into a vanish war, and then all of a sudden you cannot vanish. All of a sudden you can't super counter. This bug is really annoying. Like, you'll get into a vanish war. Sometimes you'll be able to vanish the first hit, but not the second time. Like, sometimes you'll be able to vanish a few, and then all of a sudden you just miss it. Like, the timing. Like, vanishing in this game is extremely easy. Every time you get into a vanish battle, it's so easy. So easy. The timing is easy. Super counter is a little bit more strict, obviously, but even then, I already know how to do it, when to do it, and I sometimes just don't get it. And it's definitely this bug in the game. I don't know what the issue is. It could be because some people are just Wi-Fi warriors. Another thing I need to talk about that anime arena fighter games need to add, because it is 2024 and people are still not wired, and it's really annoying because you're ruining the experience for yourself and you're ruining it for your opponent as well. And I know financial situations, they happen, you know what I'm saying? But you need to be wired when you play these games, man. Like, it's 2024, man. All you got to do is buy a Wi-Fi extender. If your modem or router, like, right, is far from you, obviously, so you can't really get 100 feet wire and plug it all the way through the house, like, obviously not. All you need to do is buy a Wi-Fi extender, which is like 20 to 50 bucks, or you save up for it, and then put it near you, like in your room or wherever you're at, and then buy an Ethernet cord, which is like 7 to 12 bucks, and then you will technically be wired, because when you're on Wi-Fi, your connection fluctuates, it's not consistent. And then I'm over here searching for 5 bar connections only because I don't want to deal with delay, and I gotta fight y'all Wi-Fi warriors. And most of y'all, I can't even vanish. I cannot vanish y'all at all. It might be good on your part, but it's not good on mine, and it ruins the experience, and it costs us games, you know what I mean? And I'm out here trying to win, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a really annoying bug in the game, and when you add people with bad connection on top of it, it just makes it way worse. Like I said, man, like, it's 2024. You guys need to be wired. like if only anime games like this would add a filter where I could only play people with wired connection only, it would be beautiful. It would be great. I would love it so much. Y'all Wi-Fi warriors can play each other while I play the wired people. And this problem with the not being able to vanish and stuff like that, it happens with between wired players too. So it's not only just y'all, but y'all just make it worse, the Wi-Fi warriors. But like I said, man, I really wish people would talk about this more, because I barely see people talk about this. This happens a lot, and I see people like bring this up, but there's no videos or anything like that on the game. This is the biggest issue, bigger than the other problems that are in the game right now, is this right here. So, like I said, this is the biggest problem. Hopefully I shed some light to it, and I want more people to talk about it. Let me know in the comments if you talked about this as well, because there's also proof that if you leave your game on for an hour, for more than an hour and 30 minutes, you will add extra input delay onto your game. You know what I mean? So you got to restart your game every hour and a half. So hopefully they fix this in this next patch. Probably not, but in the following patch, I would hope so. You know what I mean? Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
No one else we can dream.